Welcome back, y'all, to the damn bar for another Big B beer review. Look at that beautiful mug, yeah. So, today, got on hand for a Big B beer review, Yuengling Traditional Lager. I have actually noticed that I've done reviews on the Yuengling Black and Tan and I think it was the Oktoberfest. I'll have to find out. But I know I've done, I looked it up and I noticed that I never done a review on traditional Pennsylvania lager. The original, the one, the only, Yuengling. From America's oldest brewery. A great story they have. I mean, I've said it before. It started in 1829, Pottsville, Pennsylvania, from German immigrants. And I've learned some more stuff too along the way too about how the current owner, or he's like the fifth generation of Yuenglings. They went to send him on vacation. His family did, because he was going through a lot of stress. They were trying to build their second brewery, which is in Pennsylvania, to fill the mass demand that they were getting. Good problem to have. But the brewery wasn't going to be ready in time, and and they sent him on vacation. They paid for a family vacation for him. He comes down to Tampa, Florida, right here. Well, this isn't Tampa, but I'm like 30 miles away. And that's where I'm from, is Tampa. Comes to Tampa, looks around, has his vacation, noticed that there was a brewery, a big brewery that was owned by Stroh's, and it was for sale. It's been sitting there empty. It's right next to Busch Gardens in Tampa, and it had been sitting there, derelict for a while, maybe 4 or 5 years or so at that time. And he bought it. So they sent him on vacation. He comes home with another brewery. I mean, hot damn. And that brewery was able to get it because it's already built, ready to go. Started filling the demand, and it really helped him out big time. So I think that's great that this beer is made here. It's just down the road. It says 30 miles away, and it's made here, Yuengling. It's not the original brewery, where they're making it here, but I mean, it's still good. There's a lot of history. The word Yuengling, or the name Yuengling, is a German word. Obviously, they're from German, but it's like from the what is it? It says Yuengling is anglicized version of Jungling, which is a German term for a younger person. So like a youngling. If you all watch Star Wars, you know what younglings are. So we're drinking younglings. Anyways, the Yuengling Traditional Lager. That's cracker open. That smells great. Smells like beer. Malty. Right out of the can, you get malty. It's nice. And it's fully American owned. I love it. An American owned company. Started in America. Family owned. It's the fifth generation now that owns it still. And their story is amazing. If you look up Yuengling, there's even a great video too here on YouTube you can watch, and it's just beautiful. I mean, look at that beer. The head's starting to dissipate kind of fast. Nothing bad. I mean, let me top her off there to get a nice fresh look. It's a frothy head. It's got the big bubbles going on there. And look at that beautiful amber color. I mean, look at that. That's nice. I like that. So with that amber color, I'm glad. Look at the head. The way the head's holding itself. It's got a good full finger head there. And I'd give this Yeah, easily a 13 on the SRM. That's what I'd say. You know, it's kind of fairly dark, but very clear. It's a very clear beer. You can see right through it. But the color, being a nice, good amber lager, is beautiful. The head's starting to fall apart there, but it's holding its own. It is struggling to survive. Let's give her a shot. Smells malty, like dough, like the dough, you know, bread dough. This is a good can. That one's on point. Nice, very, very nice. Great mouthfeel, full-bodied. You know, seems. The way it coats the mouth is nice. It's not like, it's not creamy, not like that. It's more like how do I put that? You know, it's that's nice. It's a nice medium feeling mouthfeel. So online, Untapped gives this a 3.49. That's average, not bad. Beer Advocate, 78. That's okay. So, I like this beer a lot. Especially knowing that it's American made and it's got tradition behind it. And it truly is, you know, a traditional lager as far as they know America. And it is the oldest brewing, the oldest continuing operation brewing, you know, and they're still in operation in the same location. There's a lot of other breweries that would say that same thing, and they can't claim it because they went out of business and then they started back up. Narragansett is one that, but they're not as old as them. But you know, they were big, and then they sold their brewery and stuff like that, and started to come back in the last 20 years. So food-wise, gosh, I mean, it's Yuengling, you guys. It's so popular that if you were to like go up north, and they're like in Pennsylvania and Delaware area and stuff like that, it's so popular. All you go to a bar, and almost every bar you can just say, "I want a lager. Give me a lager," and they'll pour you a Yuengling. Up there in Pennsylvania, which is where they're from, Pottsville, Pennsylvania, and for the north, you know, they basically, you go up there and you ask for a lager, you get a Yuengling. And it's becoming that way down here in Tampa because we got the brewery there. Food-wise, I mean, almost anything. I really think a burger is the best. A good old homemade on the grill cheeseburger, burger, whatever. A piece of ground beef cooked up between two pieces of bread, some lettuce, tomato, or whatever you want to put on it, would be the best pairing in my opinion with this. Or a slice of pizza would be my second best pairing with that. Pizza would be a great pairing, yeah, and a burger. And for the Big B beer review grade, I'm going to base it solely on the flavor. You know, it's a great beer. There's nothing that throws itself out there. There's nothing that catches me, but it is a well-made beer. It comes out of the can great. It comes out of a tap great. It's an all-around great beer. I'm going to give it a B+. For sure. It's a very easily crushable beer. And it only comes in, if I'm mistaken, at 4.5% ABV. I've already looked it up, and I just noticed they don't put it on the can. Huh. They don't put it on the can. Really, Yuengling? Come on. It's beer. If y'all ever check out my channel, go ahead and go to Facebook if you're on there and look for the group Beer Reviewers United. You're going to find a great handful of great reviewers, there that do great reviews, and hopefully it grows. And you're going to find it, that a lot of them do the same beers and stuff. Because when I go out there and I look for something, and I look at a review, I'm not just going to look at one review and go, make my decision on that. I'm going to look at a bunch of reviews. So that's a good place to find a lot of reviews on beer. Beer Reviewers United on Facebook. And if you like this, I hope that you guys subscribe and hit like and all that to my channel. That'd be great. Put the ABV on the can, guys. It's beer. I mean, that's like an important thing. My buddy that's also in that group, Brian the Beer Snob, he agrees with me. Put the ABV on the can. It's beer. Everybody wants to know what they're drinking. They want to know the facts. So that's the only downside to that. Other than that, it's a great beer, American made. Until next time, y'all. Salud.